All right, look. So I'm gonna do this as a Commanders fan. I'm gonna do this because one of these people here made a statement. Frank, can you tell us what the statement is? Let's jump right into it.
Jayden Daniels is the top 5 quarterback in the NFL today.
I'm a Commanders fan, so you will not get a fight out of me. So, Charlie, here's the thing. I'm going to say this. Out of all of us, you like Jayden Daniels first, even though you're not a Commanders fan. You liked him before he got to the Commanders. So, with this tremendous player, as you termed him coming out of college, do you agree with Frank's statement?
I did. But the game on Sunday, the NFC Championship, it was for who goes to the Super Bowl and musical chairs who gets number 5.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Hey, look, Jayden Daniels is cool regular season. He fine. He seems like he has a promising career. But if I want a guy to get me to a championship, Jalen's done it 2 out of the last.
You want the Eagles roster is what you said. Okay.
Jalen Hurts has done it 2 of the last 3 years.
Okay. All right.
Look, I'm just saying when it came time, he didn't make any mistakes. He barely made any mistakes in the Super Bowl. But he went toe-to-toe with Pat Mahomes a couple of years ago. And there was one, I think it was a fumbled exchange. I know there was a fumble. And that was the only mistake. And they lost by 1. I think they lost by 1 point to Patrick Mahomes. Look, y'all don't like how Jalen Hurts plays. And I hate the Eagles. So we usually don't come on here and defend him. I will say Jalen Hurts keeps your team ahead of schedule. He doesn't lose you the football game most times. I take that. That is valuable. I will take him at 5 over your rookie. He got time. He's promising. You know what I'm saying?
Charlie, the problem, while I feel you and while I have grown to appreciate the things that you gave us about Jalen Hurts that are good. I've grown to appreciate that stuff. Mm-hmm. He can't do the stuff that that I like the way I like consistently enough for me. That's just my problem. He's not a good enough passer of the football consistently because I don't like people giving me these one-off games or this, that, or like, oh, he did it well in this moment.
In the Super Bowl. Right?
I mean, did he win?
No,
so
he didn't.
Okay, all this
wasn't there.
It's like I don't like it.
He beat Jayden, who does all this stuff.
Let me bring some order here. Because Charlie, you're wilding out. Okay, so you can try to argue this because based on tenure, but the truth is, right? Tom Brady proved why what you're saying is false. Now, you know what I'm talking about. This is a bit convoluted. So Charlie knows because I called them about it. There was a play on that game where Jalen Hurts, before the play started, it was in the second quarter. Brady mentions before, says he got A.J. Brown up top by one-on-one with Lattimore, right? And we know he was torching Lattimore, right? Jalen Hurts gets the ball. He drops back to pass. He scrambles to that side, and he doesn't throw it. And then I thought how he might have thrown the ball away, whatever. So then Brady, after the play, says, I don't know why I would have done that if I was him. I say out loud to myself before I called Charlie, Brady, he can't throw that good and he knows it. He knows that he can't make that throw. So that is not a top 5 quarterback. I'm sorry.
So
it was an open one-on-one throw.
I really appreciate you.
Little small stuff like that matters a lot to me.
Appreciate
it might sound like one play. Yeah. You don't pull the trigger. That's what I say about Dak Prescott. Because people don't understand why I say he can't throw. It's not simply the throws you make. It's the throws you don't make because you're smart enough. I never said these boys wasn't smart, but they can't throw the ball that good.
Listen, and I appreciate what you're saying. That's one interpretation of it. My interpretation is the Eagles and Jalen Hurts played exactly the way that Ramsey Bolton would play. He said, the way they talk about you, you might be the greatest rookie quarterback or swordsman to ever live.
The way people in the North talk about you, you're the greatest swordsman who ever walked.
He's like, maybe you are that good, maybe not. But I know my army can beat yours.
Maybe you are that good. Maybe not. I don't know if I'd beat you, but I know that my army will beat yours.
So we'll go that way. Jalen Hurts played like, I don't have to force that football because he said open receiver. A.J. Brown wasn't open. He probably could have made the play, but they were stride for stride. Why take that chance?
What do you have A.J. Brown for?
No, because he doesn't have to. He's smart enough to read.
Jalen Hurts, but doesn't make
there's something called discernment, okay? And he figured, why take that chance? We cooking them. We have this game in the bag. If that's a turnover, that gives them life. We don't need turnover.
Charlie,
we can just keep handing it to Saquon Barkley. We can just ask the question. Ask it. Ask it.
How many times have you watched Jalen Hurts and been mesmerized by what you've seen?
A lot. He wins a lot of football games.
You wins a lot of football games.
Frank, my bad. Frank, now you asked the wrong question. You know, if anybody here, Charlie loves offensive line play, so he had to watch the tush push. He just liked to watch the tush push.
That sounds really pause-worthy, but hey, it's effective. Okay? That is an effective play. Yeah. Look, how many other quarterbacks can do that? Because everybody in the league has their tush push package, and it doesn't work. That's weird.
Yeah,
but,
because it doesn't really about Jalen.
It doesn't work like it does with Jalen Hurts. That's a skill set. Y'all just don't like it, okay? Y'all
going down a rabbit hole. The point is, so you basically think Hurts is the fifth best? Because let's be clear, we all consensus: Mahomes, Allen, Lamar, Burrow. Yeah, that's kind of consensus. So so you saying Hurts beat him for the fifth spot?
He had a chance. He had an opportunity.
But you know how asinine that sounds to me. Let's be real. You know how asinine that sounds to me. Mm-hmm. Like if somebody would have told you that this roster that Washington has that won 4 games last season, that the defense is horrible. First of all, I think we're the 3rd worst run defense in the league. By the way,
maybe after Saquon touched y'all.
Yeah, no corners. Yeah, he had like 200 yards against us 3 games. But anyway, who cares? Who's counting? Anyway, what does that matter? Horrible defense, like so offensive line. 1 wide receiver that's rosterable on your whole roster.
A wide receiver 1.
Hold on. Zach Ertz at 65, and then you telling me that because the best roster in football beat that team, that he's the 5th best quarterback?
Oh, man. Frank, you in denial. You're not usually fanboying like this. And
I have never had the opportunity to fanboy like that. There you go.
Oh, man, we got to get about it here. Look, last thing I'm saying before we go, Frank, you sliced it. Ertz is not no 65. He's 64. He ain't turned 65. But anyway, I'm done. This has been Soggy Nachos Podcast. Thanks for listening. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Tell somebody but us in the comments to talk about it. Peace.
Zach Ertz was part of the Hog. Y'all just don't remember.